Hello, I am Alpha Fox,
I'm Seth Tom.
and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. Now, last time, obviously, not a good ending. Kind of ran
Fell to
straight
your
off
death.
these stairs, but I've recovered. And the point I was running up these stairs is to show you we have a little shortcut right here.
Uh-oh, they were waiting for you.
With
Who
our dear
knew?
friends, the Hollows of the Undead Burg, waiting for us. Oop, dropped something. Yeah, more loincloths.
Just what you need.
And the cool thing is you'll probably recognize this place.
Oh, yeah, we've been here.
We're right back where we started in the Burg. See what we can level up. Oh! Okay. That's
Yeah,
not
you
nice.
left a couple guys out there.
They're supposed to reset, but I guess they didn't like that idea. We're gonna do more vitality. I need some health for this next boss fight. If you notice, I changed my shield. This is the Grass Crest shield that I picked up after the Black Knight in the basin. When you're wearing it, even if you have it on your back, it increases your stamina regen speed. So
That's good news.
it's widely considered the hands down the best shield in the game. It gives you stamina regen. It gives you pretty decent triple kill. Pretty decent physical blocking, magic blocking. Not so good on fire or lightning, but not many enemies do that. Now we're gonna kill some dogs.
Is this the lower Burg?
This is indeed the lower Burg. We're gonna run. I know there's one more dog. There he is.
Just loose dogs, huh?
Yeah, they don't do anything. And back here, we're gonna meet another NPC we get to free.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
You know, I don't understand how he's locked inside the house. I'd understand if he was locked out, but we have the residence key, and the master key will not open this door. You have to have the residence key.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
That's great and all and dandy, but why exactly does he have a dead body next to him?
Is this his house? Like,
No, if it was his house, why? He's obviously not supposed to be here. He's locked inside, trying to get out. There's a dead body next to him.
I'm not gonna ask any questions.
And then, you know, the Burg, lower Undead Burg, famous for its torch mobs. Angry torch mobs.
They're here to run you out of town.
I mean, I don't even know what I did. I just came down to say, hey, I mean, I did kill their dogs. But those dogs were clearly rabid. Ah! Ooh.
Don't die.
Yeah, that attack right there where they rush forward like that is actually 3 hits instead of just 1. So
Lethal.
they'll stagger you and then keep beating on you. But it's worth it because we get twin humanities. I'm going to show a little trick for new players. There's 3 doors here that are locked. If you look, not this one, right here, you can kind of see there's some feet there. Some kind of ambush waiting. And what you can do is if you sprint at the door or have a poking weapon, you can actually clip through the door and kill them before they even start their ambush. So it's a nice little way to deal with those if you find yourself getting overwhelmed. Yet the doors still somehow open. Not sure how that works.
Yeah, beats
Mailbreaker,
me.
the extremely useless weapon. No reason to ever be using it. Just don't. Just don't. Sorry, I cut you off there. What were you saying, dear friend?
Said I don't know why the door is open either. It's a mystery.
You know, World of Dark Souls. There's obviously ghosts.
It might be a plot hole.
And I know there's some dogs at the end of this alleyway. It's best to let them come to you. Because there's another ambush. I don't think I've ever had that simple of a time dealing with that ambush. And now that we've cleared it all out, back in this door we have the starting set for thieves.
Nice.
And their shield. And there's a body in here. With a soul. And this is going to be our next boss, known as the Capra Demon. We're not going to fight him just yet. We're going to unlock one more shortcut in this area. There's a thief right here to your right trying to ambush you. And no luck with drops. Now if we go up here, not sure why this enemy is here. It poses no threat. It's just a hollow with a bow. I don't really understand why it's there, but in here we have our next vendor, merchant.
You still have your senses about you. Then why won't you buy some of my wool? I need your souls.
Kind of a creepy lady.
Yeah, behind bars too. It's a rough neighborhood. She's gotta have protection.
Yeah, doesn't get out much because of that. She sells some pretty nice stuff. The resins, you can get fire buff to your weapon, poison. And she sells poison arrows, fire arrows. She sells a lot of good stuff. Right now we're gonna buy some charcoal pine resins.
If you please.
We're gonna see another familiar spot. If we open this, we have once again our rodents of unusual size.
Oh,
And we're back at Firelink Shrine. Right out here.
big loot.
But what's nice is even though I'm approaching it this way, I don't have to approach it this way. This game is not by any means a linear game. I can use the items in my inventory like the master key to be able to go a completely different way from the very start of the game. It all comes down to preference, really, where you want to start and where you want to go. I personally, I like going down the Burg first. Alright, and now we're gonna go fight the Capra Demon.
I'm looking forward to it.
I hope you like dogs.
More of a cat person myself.
Now, the thing I don't like about this fight is it instantly throws you into this tiny room with the boss. And there's, yeah. not much I can do other than back away. And, oh, by the way, there's dogs in this part. What's a nice trick, though, is if you hide up here, he'll try to attack you and drop down here.
You did quite a bit of damage to him there.
Yep, and the drop down attack will let you do enough damage to take care of him pretty quickly. But
You defeated.
it is a tough boss fight in the sense that you're immediately shoved into this tiny room with no escape. And I think it's just a little too much information to take in for a new player so much so fast. But this is Dark Souls.
It's a tough world.
And now we're going on to the depths. We're gonna be getting through this playthrough a little faster now because I have taught a lot of the basics. And I think most of the information I'm going to be giving from now on is going to be more on bosses and NPCs that you can free, and a lot less about, you know, the stats of this weapon or that weapon.
Oh, good. 'Cause my head's about to explode from all this information.
We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that's no good.
Oh no, I missed. These torch hollows, though, I'll tell you what, they're real tough. They can cause some problems, especially when you miss a lot.
Yeah, man. If you,
Wow,
you'll get burned, you know?
I am not on the ball today.
If you miss.
I'm out of Estus, so I'm gonna have to use humanity to heal, which is not usually a good thing if you have to. But I am being extremely careless. I should probably one-hand my weapon and use a shield.
Oh man, that dog has got some leap.
Yeah, they like to jump around a lot. Not sure why.
There is a dog basketball league. He'd be a star.
He'd be the next. I don't know. I was trying to think of a basketball player that had names similar to like what a dog would have, but I'm not quite coming up with anything. And here we have butchers. They suck. That attack, however, if they do that, that's just an easy backstab. And here we're going to find a very important item, the large ember. That's going to allow us to upgrade our weapons to +10 now instead of +5.
Nice.
But we have a little bit more to do. Like kill more dogs.
They're just down here taking a bath, man.
And why are they attacking me?
Because they don't want you to see them naked.
It's not where dogs wore clothes and...
Well, you're just ignorant to dog culture, so...
I suppose.
Whoa! That guy wanted to sneak up on you.
Yeah, they're up on, see that rafter there in the corner, that's where he's standing before he jumps down. And we got a sack. Just so we can hide our hideous, hollowed out face.
Well, thank God.
Get rid of that. And here we find our next NPC.
I'm over here. Please, you must help me.
Stuck in a barrel. A lot of new players think you have to attack barrels to break them, but you can just roll.
Good to know.
Thank you. I would have been at supper without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, Lord the Great Swan. I will not forget my debt to you.
This is going to be an important NPC once we get back to Firelink. But for right now,
looking forward to it.
we're just going to leave him. He can fend for himself. I think he's got it.
Probably sprinting back there right now.
And we're gonna go through this little secret drop
was
down.
that just a pile of ground beef on the floor there?
Yeah, it was the first butcher we run into has a table, and the meat's on there, but kind of broke the table. So now the meat's just littering the floor. I'm trying not to show what's down below because I want it to be a surprise.
Is this a sewer?
It is indeed
Gotta have
that.
the sewer level.
And it's got to follow the pointlessly spacious sewer trope as well.
Well, you know, these medieval Renaissance societies, they had very large sewers.
All right, and the reason I'm trying to hide what's down here is because it's a nasty giant rat.
A rodent of very unusual size.
But
He's
not hard to
breathing
deal with.
Very fast.
You just gotta drop down on it. That'll take care of most of its health. And then a few more hits and it should be dealt with. And he drops a humanity for us.
What was that?
You know, I still don't know to this day what that stuff is.
Alright.
They're just like, I guess, giant blobs of flesh. I really have no clue. Chamber key, that's important. You can actually kill one of these rats through the grate. Now, a lot of new players will slide straight down the middle of this.
Uh-huh.
But if you slide down the left here, you can bypass the hole because that hole down there is actually a trap. And this is a slime. Teleport on top of the boxes. And that sewer chamber key we picked up goes to this door. And voila, a bonfire.
Hallelujah.
I recommend not doing this first part of the depths as a human because chances are you will get invaded. And if you don't make it to the bonfire, you have to start all the way back.
Good tip.
So let's see here. Let's do a little more endurance. More stamina means more weapon swings. No reason not to do it. Well then. Gonna go here, find a rather popular strength weapon, if I don't get poisoned.
And also the Rat Club.
The
Other rats like to hang
Great
out.
Axe. Very heavy. I can't even wield it. Not even with two hands.
Oh.
And there's rats in crates. Not sure why.
No, they're getting shipped somewhere, I'm sure.
clear out a few more of these guys. They're good for the souls. Now the reason I'm going this way is because this next boss fight, the difficult part of it is going to be that this sorcerer can actually buff the boss if you leave him alive up here. So we're going to take care of him before he has a chance to do that. In his brigade of rats.
Oh, you got him.
Ooh, they're mean. They're feisty.
They're all over your body.
And they like to cling to me. Even after death, they try to cling to me and spread diseases. Oh, forgot about those guys. We're gonna get poisoned, but that's fine. So if you remember, when we were killing those trees in that garden, they dropped these wonderful purple moss clumps. These will cure any poison buildup you have.
Nice.
And back here we have a large Titanite shard, which is the item we use with that large ember to be able to get to +10. And I think I'm going to stick with this weapon for the whole playthrough. We're going to see how this works out when I get to +15.
Alright. Sounds good.
Never used this all the way. I've gotten it to +10, that's about it.
Obviously, since this is the sewer, we're fighting a lot of rats.
Millions of rats.
You gotta have the rats in the sewer, you gotta have the sewer. It's just one of the rules of video game design.
It does seem to be a constant thing. Or anywhere underground, really, for that matter. Anywhere that's underground and moist. And there's the ever-popular skeletons. We'll be seeing those later. Oh wait, I don't want to go here yet. Stop! Leave me alone!
Oh,
They're relentless!
they heard what we were saying about them.
Well, it's not my fault they're filthy. I mean, they do live in a sewer. You can't keep clean when you live in a sewer.
I don't think they care about that.
No, I don't see rats as anything that really cares about their personal hygiene. We want to be human.
Now, won't that reset that sorcerer you killed?
Actually, no. That sorcerer does not respawn.
Oh, yeah.
They will later on in the game, but for now, it's considered a slightly more difficult enemy to deal with, so they
the
will
one we
not
saw
respawn.
previously didn't respawn either, so that makes sense. That it would continue that tradition.
But we will be seeing more of them.
Alright.
Just not for a good while. The reason I want to be human is we want to go down here. And deal with these disgusting rodents. Not that slime, though. That slime's never going to reach us. The reason we want to be human is because we're going to get invaded. But we're not going to get invaded by another actual player. If he'll actually spawn. I know he spawns here. What's going on? Did I not run far enough?
The suspense is killing me.
It's killing me too. Oh, those are basilisks, by the way. That little mist they spray curses you. Don't get cursed. Oh, there he is. Dark Knight Kirk. Unfortunately, he doesn't spawn in the best of places. And he's easily taken care of. But he does give us a good chunk of souls and some humanity, so thanks, Kirk.
Yeah, thanks, Kirk.
He's a swell guy.
Thanks for coming by.
Alright. Kill off these rats and slimes. And then we'll make our way to our next boss. Oop. Alright. And right down here, you can see the summon sign of our good friend Solaire. We're going to be having him help us out on our... Though
Glad
he
to have
does
him
have
back.
he does have a tendency to die on this boss.
Ooh.
Quite often. In fact, I've never seen him live through it. But we can try. Alright, Solaire, let's do this. We're gonna buff up our weapon. Step on through to face... Dun da da da.
Looks a little gross.
This is the Gaping Dragon. It's not too hard, so long as you focus on beating in his dumb little head. Now, like most bosses with a tail, if you cut off his tail, if I can get it here, which I can't, we're gonna run away because he can grab. He has a grab attack where he can pick you up and put you into his giant mouth of little teeth. And
Big,
Solaire's
gaping,
gonna
gross,
probably die.
Open wound thing.
Yeah. And Solaire's gonna die right there. Yeah, he doesn't. He can't do much to help me.
He tried.
He did, and I thank him for that, but he didn't try very well. He's got a tail swipe. And in this move, he just kind of vomits, I don't know what, everywhere. But once it starts to fade like that, it won't actually do damage to you.
He was just out
And I'm
drinking
gonna
last
miss.
night, you know.
Whenever he does that slam down with his face, he's going to charge shortly after. And we're going to cut off his tail to get the Dragon King Great Axe.
Nice, congratulations.
We're going to chop his head a couple times. Run out of the way of his charge. And it should be rinse and repeat. But you can notice I do significantly more damage if I do hit his head. He's
He
gonna...
still thinks he has his tail. That's funny.
Yeah, his moveset won't change based on whether or not you cut off his tail, which I think is kind of Kind of nice. It rewards the player for eliminating one of the aspects of the fight out of, and so when he uses it, there's really no downside to you continuing to wail on him because he can't hit you with his tail. Not necessarily a hard boss fight, just time consuming. And I have been known to get greedy there when hitting his head and getting myself killed. It's just all about patience. That's Dark Souls. Ooh, that was close.
Surely you have him now.
Yes, this should be the end. And there's Gaping Dragon for you. This is what pros do.
You defeated.
I did defeat. He does drop the next key we need for the next part of the game, the Blight Town key, and he gives us a good chunk of 25,000 souls.
Nice.
But that's going to be for next time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up here. And next time, we're going to conquer the city of Blight Town.
I'm looking forward to it.
See you guys next time.
See you guys.